Stop motion is a time-consuming thing, and I know this because the project that I'm currently working on has taken me way longer than expected. Yeah, sorry, I wanted to have it done by the end of August, but it is nowhere close to meeting that goal. So I thought I would make a fun video in the meantime. So let's answer the question. What happens when you give a stop-motion animator a time limit? But first, yeah, I need to get all the rest of my stuff in here. I have 2 more lights, and need to get my camera and everything set up and plugged into the MacBook. So that's more like it. Alright, and now we just need some figures. Alright, so I mainly chose these 2 figures because, you know, they fight in Civil War. And I want to try and utilize Cap's shield a little bit. So now I guess it's just time to get animating, starting with the 15-second challenge. Alright, so there's not very much you can do in 15 seconds, but you know what? I guess I'll give it a try. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this was the attempt for the 15-second challenge. You know, it's actually awful, but it's 15 seconds, so what did you expect? On to the 5-minute challenge. Alright, so the 5-minute challenge. Obviously, it's a lot more than 15 seconds, but it still isn't very much time. I actually spent way too much time on the wind-up and had like a minute to animate the throw, but whatever. Alright, so as you can see right here, I tried to do like a bit of a motion blur thing with Cap's shield when he throws it, and I think it actually looks pretty good, but obviously I didn't have time to mask out the rig, so it looked a little weird. And so here is the finished result. Honestly, I think it looks pretty good considering it took 5 minutes, but you can really see how much I rushed the throw. But to make up for it, I do think that the windup looks pretty smooth. Ah man, the 30-minute challenge. This is where disaster strikes. This is by far my least favorite one. I had wanted to record a whole fight scene, but I kept having problems with the rig falling over, and it just made it take so much longer. The arm on the rig was like weirdly loose, and so I had to maneuver it weirdly in order for the figure to stay up. By the time I finished the flip, I had like 5 minutes left, so I just did some like random stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed in the 30-minute challenge. I really don't like the way that this looks. But anyways, here it is. The 1-hour challenge. I could not be more disappointed in myself on this one. Also, yes, I did switch Iron Man for Venom because I didn't have any ideas of what to do with Iron Man. Going into this, I was pretty confident, but everything just started falling apart. I kept trying to do things that I thought would work, and they just really didn't, and it wasted so much time. I ended up having to redo like 5 different parts, and just nothing worked right together. But anyways, here's the finished product. But before I show you that, I want to show you all the other ones first. So that's the end of the challenge. I would like to try this again sometime because I don't really like the way that any of it ended up looking, but we'll see.